Hey everyone, it's Michael Kikle. I hope you're doing well today, and now I'm on the second film of Halloweentown, called Halloween 2: Kalabar's Revenge. Now, I've said it before, a little bit in my review for part 1, the sequels to the first Halloweentown just get progressively sometimes worse and worse, a lot of the time. By the time part 4 rolls around, they're not as bad, but 2 and 3 are rough, man. But anyway, let's talk about Kalabar's Revenge. Basically, Marnie is in the mortal world. She's throwing a Halloween party, which is cool. Her mom has started to let her and the younger kids, but mainly Marnie, kind of play around with being a witch and magic and all of that. The brother, Dylan, still is not all about that. He's still, again, kind of that atheistic character that just doesn't believe in this stuff, doesn't really see a point for it, even though he practiced it in the previous movie a little bit. Now, there's a guy that Marnie has a crush on, and he shows up to the party, and she wants to impress him. They have a door in the house that's a magical door now for the grandmother to come stay when she does. And by the way, Debbie Reynolds is in this again, wonderfully playing the grandmother of the house and the family, which is cool, because she's great. She's the best part of these movies, in my opinion. But Marnie decides to impress this guy named Cal or whatever, kind of obviously right on the nose reference to who he probably is. And she takes him into this room, the magical room of the grandmothers, and he steals her magic book. And eventually, when they all travel back to Halloweentown, everything is in black and white. It looks like medieval days in some way. All the decorations are gone. Everybody's covered in black and white. I mean, it's except for the main characters at this point. And it's really kind of strange. And when I was a kid, I saw these two movies as they premiered, I believe, if I remember correctly, on Disney Channel. And I remember thinking Kalabar's Revenge was a really good flick. And now watching it again, I don't feel that way. This is possibly, either the worst or the next to worst. Because, again, Halloweentown High, it's kill me. I fucking hated it. Anyway, so there's a magic book missing. Everybody has to go on a hunt for it. This film dips its toes into, like, time travel, and that gets super annoying. Really annoying, to be honest with you. There's, like, a side character that comes up in here at one point. I think his name is, like, Gort or something. He's a hoarder. It's not the actor's fault, but it's the performance because of the writing and because of the directing and because this is a kid's movie. This is more of a kid's movie than a family movie. Halloweentown 1, unlike all of the sequels, I think is a family Halloween movie. I think the whole family can watch it and find a lot of enjoyment in its cheese and its sweetness, and kind of that family legacy nature of that movie about a mom, a grandmother, and a granddaughter. I love that about it. But then you have this movie that just feels everything from its logic to the look of it, the design of it. It's so basically goofy and childish in every way. It's just a kid's movie. It's not a family movie, is what I'm trying to say once again. It doesn't help this movie. And the interesting thing is, too, this is directed by Mary fucking Lambert, who did Pet Sematary, a great horror film from back in the day. Well, I used to think it was great. I don't know how I would feel now. It's based on the Stephen King book Pet Sematary. So when I started watching this and saw that as the director listed, I expected way more out of this, because I don't think I've watched this since I was a kid. Same thing with Halloweentown High. I don't think I've seen them since they were coming out, since I had this original 2-pack, which is the same 2-pack I've had my whole life. Tupac? Is that how I pronounce it? I don't know. Stupid joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, Halloweentown 2: Kalabar's Revenge is so lame. I'm so disappointed. I was thinking at least the first two were good, and then Halloweentown High would be bad, and then I hadn't seen part 4. But this was bad. This was really bad. I wish it had been better. All the time travel stuff just gets annoying. It gets way out of its way to just waste time. It just feels like it's trying to buy time to get to that hour-and-a-half stretch or whatever. But anyway, Kalabar's Revenge, it's bad. If I had to rate Halloween 2, or Halloweentown 2 on a 5-star basis, I'd give it like a... since there's a lack of decorations and the time travel thing gets in the way to make up for all of that, not really make up for it, but to bother me, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 stars. I think this movie's terrible. I mean, just terrible. I don't really think there's anything there that I like aside from Debbie Reynolds, the mom being back, all the main cast basically being back, and Kimberly Brown, is that her name? Kimberly J. Brown, something like that, who plays Marnie. She's always good. I like her a lot. But anyway, I grew up watching her on these movies, and that was always kind of cool. I think she was on a lot of Disney Channel stuff when I was a kid, too. So I have like this nostalgia for her, and for Debbie Reynolds being the grandmother. So that's kind of nice in one sense, but this is one of those movies where you grow up and it doesn't hold up. So for me, it's a 1 out of 5, man. This is a bad movie. That's a shame. Mary Lambert could have done better, I think. I think it was a Disney issue. It's just my personal opinion. But anyway, have you seen it? What do you think about it? Do you love it more than the original? Is it your favorite sequel? Let me know everything you think about it down below. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Catch you later, and goodbye.